Good evening, everybody. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm not trying to hide it, but I'm tired as hell. It's 9:30 p.m. I had to wake up from not sleeping too well today at 7 a.m. But either way, I am not tired by muscle fatigue, but more so the lack of sleep, obviously, and the other one being my brain's tired. And I suppose I can talk about doing things that you don't want to do. And that for me being, this general ed class as a course for my college degree. Excuse me. It is required of me to take this class. I mean, there's a bunch of options that are there on the transcript in the general education system for, your degrees, but for some reason my schedule aligned to where I could only take this one class and I really didn't want to take it. So, doing things that you don't want to do. Why? Don't. Sometimes you have to do things you don't gotta do. Like, for example, your 9 to 5s. That being, for those who don't know that colloquialism, it is a job that is full time, doesn't really require much stuff to get into, kind of like your average full time, paid job, like by hourly wage. That thing that everybody in many countries tend to despise because you're not really independent, you're working for someone else's dreams. But sometimes we have to do these things that we don't want to do, but doing things that you don't want to do really tear you apart, like from the soul to the body, everything really. You get a lot less energy, like what you're seeing in front of you right now. I mean, obviously, this doesn't compare to doing a 9 to 5 that you don't want to do, but man, it's exhausting being a full-time college student doing this class that I really don't want to do, but I have to. And really, all you have to make sure, in order to have a better future, is to make sure you have something that is going to pull you out of that place eventually. Work towards something better. And that's actually the pain of this should give you good motivation, but being torn down in spirit is quite difficult to cope with. So, yeah, but just all I have to say about that is just hang in there. Make sure you are putting in the work and the working on the progress to get out of that spot. But as life likes to teach us, other than, you know, beating down on us when our expectations are too high, it also teaches us that things always tend to get better. Even when things are so hopeless and, oh, it's impossible for things to get better. Nope, your expectations were too low, and now things are better. That's what kind of how life works as well. So keep working towards better. Even when you do things that you don't want to do, just try your best not to stay in that spot. And don't think that it's ever going to be eternity. Never give up that fight to get out of the spot that you don't want to be and get out of the things that you don't want to do. Anyways, it's 9:43 p.m. here in Philly. I'm going to bed. And if you are, good night. See you in the next one.